pretty neat stuff right there.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to hear stories like that. And I kind of mentioned earlier with meteorology, there's a bit of a discrepancy, or a bit of at least a ratio, where only women make up maybe 23% of meteorologists, and JC actually adding to this number, chiefs are only 13%. So love to see our new chief, JC Brienne, really paving the way, really just for women in meteorology. But of course, locally, we're tracking some pretty nice conditions right now. Fairly quiet, even seeing a little bit of sunshine there. Peeking, at least trying to peek through those clouds, especially in Carbondale and Mount Vernon. Radar is fairly quiet. A lot of those showers we were tracking have pretty much moved off to the east, and we are seeing some very warm conditions. Mid-60s right now over in Fredericktown and Cape Girardeau. Those 50s still lingering for southern Illinois. Upper 50s in Carmi and Carbondale. Low 60s for Paducah and Union City. So a fairly warm start to our day, especially for the time of year where typically our average lows are in the low 50s. Quickly warming up by lunchtime, many of us hitting 80 degrees, highs into the low to mid 80s. We've got a few clouds that'll hang around this morning, but as we go into the rest of our day, we've got some really beautiful conditions expected, and it's going to be fairly quiet, which is always nice to see. As we head into midweek, there is more rain chances on the board, and after all, we do really need the rain, some more than others. And then as we head into the rest of the week, the unseasonably warm trend is going to be staying with us. Tracking those clouds early this morning, rain continuing to push off to the east there by 7 when many of us are headed out into the low 60s. Dry conditions and clearing for cloud cover. Lunchtime hour, it's going to be warm. We're already hitting 80 for many of us, and then even climbing higher than that for the heat of the day with the low to mid 80s. Lots of sunshine by that point as well, so it's really going to heat us up. Overnight, we've got a few clouds that are going to be hanging around into Tuesday morning. Really more of the same, partly cloudy. Temperatures mild in the low 60s, and the warm trend is really going to be staying with us despite we were welcoming the new season on Saturday. Average high for the time of year in the upper 70s, and we're just not hitting 70s for highs, at least for the rest of this work week and even into the weekend. Staying with those low to mid 80s. 84 expected at least a couple of days this week, including tomorrow and this weekend. So really staying unseasonably warm. Storm Track 3 up always coming in very handy. Have weather on the go. Radar, of course, really nice, and that'll come in handy as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. We're tracking that early chance for some rain this morning. I think the chance is pretty much out of here. Dry conditions for the most part Tuesday. Isolated chances come around Wednesday and Thursday. Could maybe see some storms in that as well, so really got to be weather aware. Latest drought monitor, this was updated last Thursday, but it's still fairly accurate. We're still seeing some dry drought conditions across areas like Jefferson and Hamilton County there near Mount Vernon and McLeansboro, and then of course over southeastern Missouri there, even moderate drought for a few of our counties there. Overall, fairly nice day. We got the not so quiet part of things with the rain out of the way very early this morning and overnight last night. Partly cloudy for our Tuesday. Next chance of rain does make its way in by Wednesday and Thursday, but after that, I think the rest of our weekend, what a beautiful weekend. We've got lots of sunshine expected, highs in the low to mid 80s. So we are unseasonably warm, but I'd rather be unseasonably warm than cool when we get to this time of the year.
I agree. And you know what? That weekend lineup, we've got a lot of high school homecomings coming up. Perfect for that. Perfect for photos. Yeah.
I like the warm weather, but I can tell you right now, my bow hunting friends need it to be down in the 40s right now is where they're wanting it.
It'll come eventually.
Get the deer moving. Yep. All
Hang
right.
tight, fellas.
All right. Well.